Hello again. I am prepping to ride the OTET. And I'm doing a quick shakedown of my gear. Basically just setting up my camp. And I'm dragging y'all along. So I'm gonna set up my camp. Probably do some blabbing. Hopefully this isn't a terribly long video. It is sprinkling, trying to rain. So I'm headed to a spot where I can maybe set up camp and not get wet. Maybe not get harassed and arrested. Alright. If you want to see my current camp setup for the Ohio to Erie Trail, stick around and follow along. Here we go. All right, I am at a park under a pavilion. You can't really see it, but it's kind of sprinkling. Looks like rain. And I'm setting up camp. I'm gonna be using the Durston Dome, which is a freestanding tent on this trip, for the Ohio to Erie Trail from Cleveland to Cincinnati. I'm gonna just basically set up my camp. So, I don't know. Let's do this. Find the bottom. Click one leg in. Three legs. that is the tent. Try to get a look inside. That's the inside. It's the, I guess, double layer you call it. This thing is massive. This is, they call it the 1 Plus. So it's made for one person, but it's absolutely massive inside. This is me setting up right in the tent. You can see there's plenty of room to sit down in here. You could easily set a few people in here on a rainy day if need be. I don't remember what it weighs. It's light. I don't know, like, I believe this is in between the 1P and the 2P in weight. I'll list it, but I'm pretty sure it's under 36 ounces. All right, my sleep pad. So that is a full-length Nemo pad. There's still some room on the end down there. And you got this entire corner to put other gear in. So at night, I bring my electronics in. Got this whole corner here that's inside the mesh part of your tent. And then you also have this entire space inside the vestibule. That's, I don't know, 2.5 feet. So if you zip this up, this entire spot is under your tent. Almost big enough to put my bicycle in there with me. And I'd be real tempted to do it. This is the pump stack. Normally, if you was using this, you would attach the valve, and then you would open this up and just blow into it, and then push the air in. But I'll be bringing my 50-degree quilt. This is a top quilt, usually used in a hammock. This is a 50-degree quilt from Enlightened Equipment. I don't remember what it weighs. I'll write it in the video. It's light. And then I suppose this is my luxury item. This would be my luxury item. I guess I have broad shoulders. I need a big pillow. This is the Nemo Fillo King. It's an air pillow, but it also has foam inside of it. So it doesn't get smaller than this because of the foam. And then you just put air in it. As far as camp pillows is concerned, this is the best one that I've tried. Most of the other ones, they're like plastic, and this is pretty close to a regular pillow. It has this material on top which is soft. It doesn't slide around on top of my mat like some of the other pillows do. I started using this backpacking, and to be honest, it takes up so much room. I stopped using it when I was backpacking because it just took up so much room in the backpack. But in my bike bags, I have plenty of room, so I broke it back out because I sleep way better with it. And then you just squash the air out. My bike with my bags. Let's see. These are the orcas on the front and the dolphins on the rear. I've done some stuff on my bags. So this has two separate pockets. This is a smaller pocket and then a bigger pocket. And then there's a kind of a pocket in between the two. That's where my hat's at. Now, the two separate pockets are waterproof. This one's obviously not waterproof, but it's a good spot to put like your wet tent if you have to pack up. They both have water bottle holders on the front and on the back. I got my duck yellow Crocs. Never leave home without them if I'm on the bike. Also, these bags are waterproof, but I have these Nylaflume bag liners. I always use bag liners. I don't care how much money I spend on these dang bags. A bag liner weighs nothing, and it's just some extra protection just in case. Got these bottle holders. These are just generic bottle holders I got off Amazon, and I basically just put my cameras in there. And then this is the Arkel trunk bag. That's where I keep my drone. Drone's in here. I got these new tubes. I don't know, they're like plastic. They're way lighter than a normal tube. Yes, I still use tubes. And they got metal, the stems on these are metal. I had some before that was plastic, I didn't like them. I'm not gonna go through my clothes. I'll have a couple extra pair of bike shorts and a couple shirts and my sleep stuff in here. That's about it. I'm gonna get this packed back up. I wanted to get something out before my trip. I've had some questions, so I wanted to throw something out for it. It's been raining for several days. It's gonna rain for the next several days. I've been kind of in a funk and trying to fight it. So like I didn't bike any last week. It is, well, a week from today, it's Tuesday. Next Tuesday, I'll be in Pittsburgh for a concert. And then Wednesday, I'm getting dropped off in Cleveland and then biking to Cincinnati. And then in June, I got a bike tour in West Virginia. I'm gonna be bike touring the Monongahela National Forest. That's gonna be a blast. I've got it mapped out. I'm gonna be going 200 miles and 12 or 13,000 feet of elevation, with almost all of that being in the first 100 miles. So I'm gonna have a couple of days of 4,000 or 5,000 feet of elevation gain. It's gonna be rough. I'm pretty excited. I don't know, I'm gonna get this camp broke down and then get out of here. There's some people at the park now looking at me funny. Follow along, like and subscribe. Questions, I'll try to answer as quick as I can. Comment. Let me know what I should be checking out on the Ohio to Erie Trail. I've done it before, but I raced through it and didn't see all the things I should. I don't know, I'm blabbing. I'm gonna break this bad boy down, get packed up and get out of here.
quality content. Like and subscribe.